Okay, it is story time. So my background in animation led to some conclusions, and my thing for crime solving and mysteries and finding connections made me to believe there's some connections going on with some of these movies. Like, we watched a lot of Disney movies this weekend, and, you know, we've watched them a lot with my little kids here. So I found some connections that might be mind-blowing and a revelation to a secret mystery special power. So let's start out. The first story we're going to start with is with Elsa and Anna. Now, Elsa and Anna, you know, from Frozen. Okay, did you know they were in fact Rapunzel's cousins? You did not know. Okay. So, side note, the two thugs in Rapunzel, those two big guys that keep taking the crown, the Stabbington brothers are actually the two older brothers of Hans from Frozen, who also left the kingdom because they were so much in line for the throne. There was 13 brothers. So, they're related. Okay, so on with the story. So here is where it gets a little bit deeper. It was on the way to Rapunzel's wedding. That's why their mom and dad from Frozen, Elsa and Anna's dad, they went on the ship. They went to their cousin's wedding. And that's where the ship was shipwrecked. Now, that shipwreck was seen in the beginning scenes of The Little Mermaid. Side note, did you know Ariel is the only princess that has a child that is seen in her sequel movies? Okay, stay with me. Even though Elsa and Anna's parents shipwrecked, they did not die. Da, da, da! Okay, they washed up onto an island, and wait for it, they gave birth to a son named Tarzan! Yes! And then they were killed by a wildcat. But it was a wildcat leopard, yes. But Prissy, it's okay. So Elsa and Anna have a brother, Tarzan, which he was going to go back to America, but stayed in the jungle, so they never got to meet him. That's kind of sad. But now with Tarzan, there's another princess connection with Jane. As she unpacks her stuff in the jungle, she unpacks what? A tea set. Now, which tea set did you see that from? Allie, do you know which tea set that's from? Beauty and the Beast. Yes, and actually, it was given to her from Belle, who Belle is what she's descended from. They are both relatives, and they love yellow. That's why they're both in yellow dresses. Okay, so I'm going to try to bring it full circle for the answer to the mysterious powers and shed some life in the movies here. Let's go. Okay, but first we got to dig deep. A different movie. In The Rise of the Guardians, Jack Frost, a little boy who has these powers that helps protect children, he has a lot of similarities with Peter Pan. Both fly, never grow old, and are pranksters and tricksters. Now, the reason this is because the side note is the author that based off Peter Pan, based off his older brother, who drowned in an ice skating accident before he turned 14, just like Jack. To help comfort the mother, she thought that he would always be forever young, mischievous boy frozen in time. So henceforth, Peter Pan and Jack Frost connection. I know, it's getting good, isn't it? But anyways, so here's where the full circle comes with The Rise of the Guardians and Jack Frost. Okay, so Rise of the Guardians, Jack Frost, Jack's little sister, grew up to marry. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
So Jack Frost's little sister, guess who she grew up to marry?
Who?
The King of Arendelle. What movie is that from?
Frozen.
So Jack Frost's little sister is Elsa and Anna's mother. Yep. So she got married to the King of Arendelle. The moon told her, this is where it gives a secret, because I always wondered where did Elsa get those frozen powers. I'll tell you where. The moon told Elsa's mom that her firstborn child, who was Elsa, would have ice powers that came from her brother that passed away. So henceforth, she has Jack Frost's frozen powers. That's where she got the powers. It's amazing. Okay, so she got her ice powers from Jack. I mean, my mind is blown. And even more, at the end of Frozen, the cousin is in the ending scene where they open people up to come into Arendelle, and that would be Rapunzel. And she has short hair, and Rapunzel and her fiance or husband, I don't know if they got married at that point. Yeah, they did get married, duh. So they said they got married. But they show up at the end of the scene. Dun, dun, dun! Now, what do you guys think? Now, what part baffled you the most? I would like to hear in your comments below because my mind is blown